Abby's done a good job this weekend. See how this one goes. Emma Henry takes the win, runs right on the number, 790 to a 791. Emma had a little better light. Madison Stotler left side. And that's Double Z over there, Zachary Zavella, Hudson, New York. Lebanon Valley Racer against Mason Dixon Dragway. Stotler is going to advance. Madison turns it on green, runs 798 to 791. And Zachary just missed as he went barely red. Francis Vignola left side and Braden Harkin on the right. Red by just a little. Braden Harkin gets the win. And Braden 792 to 791. Ava Wheeler is on the left side. Natalia Mussolino right side. Natalia had a little better light and turns it into a win, 795 to 791. Gronke right side just went 000, 793 to 797, a perfect light. Actually, it was 3 zeros with a 7 on the end of it. And AccuTime takes it out one more digit, but that's a perfect light there. And Travis Packman left side, Kingston, New Hampshire. Team New England going to pick up a point for his team on the bye. Earned that bye, too. Travis with a 025 red, but that's okay. 791, 77 miles an hour. And we've got now the last bracket, the fast car, well, the older cars, and they're fast too. The 15 and up, a lot of 790 cars in this group. Not all of them, but the majority of them are. So you'll see a lot of heads-up runs or ones that, yeah, it's not a whole lot of difference in their performance. And first pair, Harley Parson against Tori Iacono. And there is 100 separating these two as Tori gets the tiniest bit of a head start. Harley goes red, and Tori will get the win. And Tori goes 796 to a 793. Jojo Mallow left side and Stevie Morgan on the right. A pair of cars that run for us here at Mason-Dixon Dragway. That's a really, really well-run, close drag race coming down at you. And it is Stevie Morgan, 791 024 light to a 791 028. There was not a lot there at the finish line. William Blaker, Billy Blaker left side, and Matthew Witkowski on the right side, and they're dialed 790, both sides. One of them had a really, really good light. Billy Blaker, 795 to 796. 010 light left side. Jesse Marshall on the left. Jenna Yarnall on the right. another good race, and down at the other end it is Jenna Yarnall, 793 to an 803 for Jesse Marshall. Team New Media, Lane Cayley, Millmont, Pennsylvania, left side, and Corey Ream, Narvon, PA, on the right. .809 for Lane Cayley. Had a little better light. Wasn't much though. 794 for Corey. As the racers are doing a great job, a lot of close, well-run races. Maddie Steffens left side. And that's Jonathan Northrup on the right. Maddie from New Oxford, Pennsylvania. Maddie's a real fine racer. Dad has done well over the years in the pro category. Maddie coming after Jonathan. This is going to be close. Jonathan 808, Maddie 795. The lights might as well have been identical, a 30 and a 31 at the start. Very close. Kelsey Brinkman left side and Patrick Richardson on the right. .791 for Melissa for Kelsey Brinkman getting the win. Lights were nearly identical, a 51 to a 52. Patrick Richardson coming up short on that as he broke out by just a little. Melissa Wilson left side and Braylon Kuhn right side. We're moving right along. It is. All right, Melissa Wilson, 795, and Braylon Kuhn broke out 787. Chris Smolinski, Race of Champions winner yesterday. Bethany Fluck, right side. Taylor and Lauralee Hoover on the starting line right now. James with a red light start. And I mean, it was close, 009 red. Laura Lee Hoover getting the win, 791 to 798. We got Brandon Taylor on the left side of the track. Ryan Ely, Mont Alto PA Team Maple Grove, our number one, or Mason Dixon, our number one qualifier, leading the points. And Taylor got the win on that one. Had a little better light, 790 to Ryan 794. Alan Jenkins left side and Christopher Birch on the right. .98 for Alan Jenkins. Alan had a 25 light, pretty good light. Christopher Birch was right out there with a 39 light, gave it a good effort, but broke out, and Alan will advance. Jasmine Short, left side, Eric Corey on the right. Out the other end, how about a 006 light for Eric, 821 to a 799 for Jasmine. Fuel on the left side and Alan Miles on the right as we're cranking through these 15 and up bracket, probably the biggest bunch. We had like 46 in the 13-14. I think it's a little bit more in this group, but not a lot more. Jimmy O'Toole was 056 at the start, 794 to a 787. And I've got Landon Palmer left side and Ryan Rubel on the right, and Landon just goes 009 green and gets the win. Landon, the big winner last night, 792 to 789. Stevie Dustin left side and draws Shelby Rubel on the right. Stevie Dustin and Shelby Rubel. Round two, the 6 to 9-year-olds back to 1 and 2, and the by car is 141. Stevie Dustin just won that one with a little better light over Shelby Rubel. 6 to 9-year-olds to 1 and 2. Junior Street to 5 and 6, 1522 is a buy or lane choice car. Again, looking for 6 to 9-year-olds to 1 and 2. It's round 2. And Junior Street to 5 and 6. That's round 2 as well. $7.92 for Logan Simpkins on his birthday. Had the better light, takes the win. Olivia Karagizian left side, and her dad Rafi not here, but he's on watching all this on D1TV. So Rafi 5-3, driver of 153 to the tower. So Rafi, here's your daughter Olivia Karagizian, her last drag race as she ages out on these cars. Jada Brown, right side of South Mountain Dragway, is a tough competitor. And Olivia's got her hands full with Jada. And Rafi, here they go. And this is a very close, well-run drag race. We're going to tell you who wins this thing in a second. It is Olivia Karagizian, 794 with a 0, right on the number, 049 light. And I'll tell you, Jada was actually better on the tree, 023, didn't run the number. Got to see a win there in round 1, and stick around as we'll keep this thing moving. And Olivia will be up later on. Again, I've called the 6 to 9-year-olds. Round number 2. You folks are in lanes 1 and 2. We have called Junior Street back up to 5 and 6. That's a drag race right there. That's close. 790. 018 light. Good for the win. 793 for Matthew. 021 light. A really good race. Daniel Thorpe left side and Nathan Harding on the right. Again, I want 6 to 9-year-olds. 1 and 2. Junior Street, 5 and 6. 799. And Nathan Harding, 795. The lights are very close. And Daniel gets the win. We got Nicholas Shirky left side, A. Collins right side. All right, A. Collins getting the win, 798 double, 03 light, and Nicholas Shirky, 788 broke out. Vaughn Dunn left side, and Ashley Pumphrey on the right. And we're moving right along. Driver of car 153 to the tower on the starting line. Driver of car 153 to the tower on the starting line, if you would. Vaughn Dunn, 791, getting the win. Red light start, right side. And Vaughn is going to go to round two. Pete's left side, Anthony Supper's left side, the mayor. What it says, I guess he's the mayor of Manassas, Virginia. Anyway, Kyle Ginaldo, right side, Sandown, New Hampshire. Team New England against Virginia Motorsports Park. Those two tracks as far away as you can get from each other in Division I. Southeast Virginia against Southern New Hampshire. This is going to be one here. Yeah, it is. And Anthony getting the win, 789 to 791 in the double breakout. Lights were excellent on both sides. Anthony 022. Good job. The driver of car 1208. Come on in here, the tower on the starting line. Car 1208, need the driver of that car. Hey, real quick, our track photographer today, Bub Casto, taking photos of all of you. His wife, Becky, making the prints over in the photo booth, cannot stay late today. So if you need a photo, please see her early. And Walter Fluck, 791, 82 miles an hour. Six to nines, one more time in 1 and 2, and Junior Street 5 and 6. Now, the consolation race. After the second round, we'll do that. a $20 entry fee. You can come in here at the tower and buy into that race now. And the folks in the first and second round that don't win, they're eligible for it. $20. You come in here and see us. And what we'll do, we'll get 2 complete rounds of racing in, then go a round of the Consi, and then go back to round 3, run all the classes, go back to the Consi, go to round 4, back to the Consi, just like that, and just keep it going. In other words, the consolation race running in conjunction with the folks that are still in the main event, so to speak. So if you want to buy into that Consi race, come here to the tower. It's $20. Not a bad entry fee, and you can go ahead and get in the Consi. It will start right after the second round is totally completed. There you go. Our food stand is open, both sides of the drag strip. Cheryl has the Shirt Shack open.
We actually completed round number 1 of all the categories. And we have called the 6 to 9-year-olds into the lanes. We've also called our junior street remaining cars into the lanes. That's correct. Round number 2 of our 6 to 9-year-old category. Half of the cars remain. As she gets all the information put in, round number 2 eliminations, 6 to 9. And it's a heads-up break, 12 seconds flat for both sides. We've got James Stack and Joseph Tortilla as they get ready to do battle in round number 2. Racers had their win light come on in round number 1, and now they're paired up against each other for round number 2. As we continue the Division 1 Junior Dragster Championship race here at Mason-Dixon Dragway 2019. You know what's great? We have a green light start. Both racers are looking at each other side by side already. Pretty close on the reaction times. We'll see what happens at the big end of the track. A 12:03 on a breakout run right-hand side. Lane 1 picks up the win. Had a little better light also. Our second pair, Kalea Lewis and Noah Williams, getting ready to do battle. That's North Carolina for Virginia Motorsports Park, right-hand side. Kalea Lewis, Mechanicsville, Virginia, also Virginia Motorsports Park. Track racing, actually getting into the lanes, getting into the aging lights, just perfect each and every time. Early by 9/100ths of a second, right-hand side for Noah Williams. Kalea Lewis's win light comes on. She was 0-3 on the tree, dialed at 1190, and runs a 12:01. All right, final call for Junior Street. Final call for Junior Street. We will run 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got all 5 cars there. All right, listen up. I need the 10 to 12-year-olds to lanes 3 and 4. Car number 1172 will have the buy or lane choice if there's an even number of cars. But I need the 10 to 12-year-olds to lanes 3 and 4. I'm coming down to New England swimming pool a little bit later. I hope there's a lifeguard on duty. Yep. All right. And mouth to mouth. You know, in case. Oh yeah, I forgot we're live feed on TV. Anyhow, my mouth gets me in trouble a lot of times. All the time. You're correct. Only when sleeping. All right, we're green on both sides of the tree, and Seth's trying to chase down Cole as Cole's out in front, and Seth's closing quick. And picks up the win at the big end. Actually, Cole had the better light, but Seth closer to the dial. All right, understand our last pair of 6 to 10-year-olds coming into the water, and then we're going to Junior Street. As the pair that's on the starting line now has Addison D. Pascal and Mallory Dietz. Mallory went some rounds the other week, too. I think second place? Pretty sure. great racing. South Mountain driver up against Parlin, New Jersey, racing either for Cecil County or Echo. I'm not sure. Not in the top team points, but still doing the thing that they love the best. Addison picks up the automatic win as Mallory goes red by 06, 6/100ths of a second red.
Elmer, thank you for giving me a break. Cody Cumming left side and Caden Payon on the right. As we are hammering along in round 2, we got Junior Street in the lanes, and we did call the 10. 1207 to report to the tower. Driver of 1207, please come see us in the tower. He doesn't need to come up now. We got it squared away, whatever it was. Administrative something or another. So 1207, stay put. You're okay. And again, the 10 and 12-year-olds are now, or have been called, and we're putting them in 3 and 4. And Cody Cumming and Katie Payon, and this is Cody's win. As Caden went red, 1238 to a 12 flat. Really, we'd ask our racers. Now, of course, since we're not running any quarter mile, the reflectors aren't down there, but don't change lanes till way past the quarter mile finish line. In other words, you got to be going real slow when you actually change the lane. So don't swerve over to one lane or the other till you're way, way down in the dip down there. Would be very much appreciated. Yes, safety gear. We actually keep that on, the helmets, the belts tight, everything till you actually exit off the drag strip before you remove any of that stuff. So please stay belted up and helmeted on and, you know, the whole deal all the way down on the racing surface, period.
Little bit of reflectors and material of plastic down at the bottom end. Once we get that cleaned up, we won't need the 1,000-foot anymore for this event, that's for sure, as we're only running 660 feet. Half scale,
and the
half quarter mile.
Yeah, you're correct. Consolation race, yes. Come in, $20 entry. What is it? A $20 all-run gamblers race, $20 entry. What we're going to do, collecting money now, after 2 complete rounds of the main event has been run, we'll run round 1 of the Consi. We'll finish that.
Also,
Go ahead,
the
Elmer.
classes that have lost in round 1 with their win light not on, there's prizes like 15 pack of Coke or Sprite over there. Summit was very gracious to send sports bottles for every entry here. So everybody will be getting a sports bottle when their win light doesn't come on. And if it does come on in round number 6 and you're the winner of the event for your class, you're still going to get a sports bottle. So once again, that's for everybody. We start Cokes, and then they start some money, and then they start some prizes. So keep that in mind as you as attrition takes you out. How's that?
Good way to put it.
It happens in drag racing.
Boy, it does it ever.
2 go down, 1 comes back. You'll actually go over to see Trish at the bottom of the steps of the 2-story building, and she's got a list there of prizes. Hubble Motorsports, very kind to put in $100 certificates for us. They got some $5 $20 certificates that we're giving out in the rounds, along with some cash prizes. Also, let's see, there's a bucket that has towels and hand cleaner and just Lucas Oil items. It's sort of like a first aid kit for your car and you. So we have that to give away. We have some Summit bags that will be over there. And, of course, winners and runner-ups get the 600 and 300. They also get a Wiley, but at the track we give them a 14-inch Christmas tree that's a very heavy
very
tree.
Nice trophy.
And runner-ups get a beautiful plaque as far as I'm concerned. It's a metal plaque that has a drag strip in the middle of it with a Christmas tree and Division I symbol on one side, Mason-Dixon symbol on the other.
All right, we're ready to go. Round number 2, Junior Street. Tyler Gauntz left side and Josh Sisk in the Camaro on the right. Little Ford F-150 against that Camaro, little LT1 powered Camaro. And Josh goes red by a little bit. Tyler getting the win. 1086 to a 912. Travis Hill, Dylan Moore. These two guys have locked it up many times here at the track.
I always kid both of them that good thing Travis in here or good thing Dylan in here, but now we're going to find out the champ of the two.
Yep, and they're kind of even back and forth. One will win one time, and maybe the other gets it the next day. Here we go. Dylan Moore, 930 with an 029 light. 942 left side for Travis. And he had a 43 light. There's Ryan Rubel left side and Haley Bowles on the right. Haley just went red and Ryan didn't. 13 and 14 group to 1 and 2.
Ryan's picking up the win. Haley goes red. And your final in the Junior Street cars, or your by-run Junior Street, is Vaughn Dunn. And Vaughn's been doing well in both his Junior Dragster and in Junior Street.
We did call 13 and 14 to 1 and 2. 13 and 14 now to 1 and 2. All right, Vaughn Dunn on the bye run. He went red. That's okay. Won a 1092.
I might be able to give you an unofficial points result here. Not been tallied up by the statistician, but yeah, Junior Street. But there's you had to be in the top 10. In other words, if you only sent 8 cars and 2 Junior Streets, they're part of your top 10. So we didn't really have anybody in Junior Street in the points earning. But the ones that were points earning actually got taken out first round, I believe. into the 10 and 11-year-olds. CJ on the left-hand side. Christopher Farcara against Jamin Dietz. 892 to an 893. Only 1/100th of a second separate these two drivers. And that's not a lot, but we have races that are won and lost by a 10,000th of a second, so as long as they can run their dial in and cut a good light, this is anybody's race each and every time down the track. Light start for Christopher, turns Jamin Dietz's light on. 121 picks up the point and runs a 9 flat on an 893.
Good job, Jamin. And Sean Kirshner left side. Draws Matthew Williams on the right. Right away, Sean's going to get the win as Matthew went red. I'll tell you, it was actually a double red light. It was close too, 897 to 893. And Sean says, I'm coming out to round number 3 next time around. Carly Forrest on the left and Violet Sawicki right side.
Carly Forrest, I tell you what, she has been a force. Doing very well this year in racing.
She has. She's won some good rounds throughout the season, and she got a chance here to try to catch Violet.
Win light coming on for Violet, though. Violet 06 on the tree, runs a 919 on a 915, picks up the win, and goes to round number 3.
Jenna Nichols left side and Miles Ratha on the right. Jenna running for Lebanon Valley. Miles runs with us here at Mason-Dixon. That's another good drag race. I don't know who's going to win this one.
They're close on the tree. Both drivers, lane 1, a little better by 0.03 of a second. Picking up the win for Jenna. She runs an 890 with a 3, dead on with an 890.
Michael Artem left side and Shelby Nick on the right. Michael with a red light start. Shelby Nick gets the win. 902 to an 890. Christopher Suppers left side and Gavin Hill on the right.
T on the side of his car. Mr. T was the one that had all the gold around his neck. This is Mr. G. He's got time cards that show triple O lights.
That's right. Mr. T couldn't fly in airplanes either, could he?
No, not very well.
Gavin Hill just went red. Christopher Supper is going to get the win. 032 light for Chris. And he runs 888 to 898. Here's double Z. Zach Shirky left side. Gavin Shoemaker right side. That's Zach Zambella that is double Z. This is Zach Shirky, single Z, Zach. I have my quota of 100 mistakes a day, and I'm actually probably not doing as many today as yesterday. It seemed like I was worse yesterday. I still make plenty of them, though. I listen to other announcers. They flub up a lot of stuff, too. I'm not the only one. I'm not the Lone Ranger in that.
Yeah, it's the granddaughter to Roberta Schultz. Pretty sure. I know they're related in there to String of Racing. A little bit early in lane 1 for Zachary Serkey. Gavin Shoemaker picking up the automatic win down in 890 and runs an 887 with a 3 at the big end. All right. Left. Car number 1125 will have the buy-in, the 15 and up, and I need the 15 and up to lanes 3 and 4. 15 and up to lanes 3 and 4. Car number